Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to be making a card and its matching box, and we'll be using the 5x7 card and box die set, the single-sided border die, and we'll be decorating both with items from the decorative collection at Card Making Magic. And all these are available at Crossdash. So my colour scheme for today is a dark purple, lilac and lemon. And if you want to make the card and the box to match, then you're going to need to make sure that you have enough card to complete your project. So let's start with the die cutting. To create my box I have two pieces of the dark purple, and I'm going to place the box die onto the card with the cutting edge facing down, and I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine, and that will give me two pieces that look like this. Now with the inner portion to your trellis die, you're going to lay it face down onto the outside of the box and run that through your die cutting machine, and that will then give you a piece that looks like this. And those are the two portions to your box. So we'll pop those on one side for now and get on with the card. Now for the card I have the die that has 3 cutting sides and 1 that doesn't. And I've taken my A4 piece of card and I'm going to fold that in half. And then I'm going to place the non-cutting edge over the open ends. And once I've done that and run that through my machine, that will give me two pieces that are separate. And then I've folded one of them back by about 1/2 inch. I've added some glue along the top and I've fastened them both together. And that will give me a card now that stands in 10-fold. With the outer edge to the trellis die, I've cut myself a deep purple panel. And with the scalloped edge from the box set, I've cut a pale lemon one. And both of those are going to fit onto the front of my card. Now with another piece of lemon card, I've used a portion of this die to cut out in the pale lilac a panel that will stick to my card. And that's going to go on the front along there. From the single-sided border die, I've cut 2 more pieces in the dark purple, and they will be added along there. Now using the green leaf, or using some green card and the leaf, I have cut myself some leaves, and I have stamped Happy Mother's Day onto a piece of card, and I've used the banner die to cut that out. So with everything die cut, now let's start putting this box together. So I have my box pieces with the good side or the outside of the box facing downwards. And on this one with the trellis on it, I'm going to put some glue around the outside, and I have a piece of acetate that will sit just in the middle. So we'll leave this to set. Just make sure that the acetate doesn't interfere with you folding the box up. Now on this piece we're going to remove all this top portion. We'll also take off the 2 little flaps at the bottom. Now keeping the outside of the boxes facing down, we're going to add some glue onto the front of the box. And we're going to add it along this piece down here. Now once you've done that, you can add this piece inside, and you're going to make sure that it's nice and neat and level on the outside. Once that's glued in place, come to the other side, because this is still the front of the box, and we're going to add our glue along this portion. Now, if you fold this over and then fold that down, you'll be able to add that to your box nice and neatly and make sure it's level along the top. So this is the back of the box, and I'm just going to fold the little tabs down at the side and fold the back piece in and put my glue along this flap. And then we're going to fold the front piece down and make sure that that's glued nice and neatly in place. Tuck the other two tabs in and fold the top of the box down, and there it is, all ready to decorate. Let's put the card together. So we're going to add these two pieces along each side of this border, of this panel. Now, because this is a Mother's Day card, we're going to decorate it really prettily, and I'm going to use some of this diamante. So I have a corner piece and I'm going to cut it into two, and I'm going to put one piece on there on the box and the other piece on there on the card. So with the diamante in place, I now have to decide where I'm going to put my sentiment, and I also have a bow that's going to sit along the bottom. So I think I'd like my sentiment along here. So now we can have a dry run, placing in the leaves and the flowers before we glue them in place. have a beautiful card in its matching box ready for you to send to your mum. Make it in her favourite colours or send it to your gran or your aunt or your sister, any female members in your family. Just change the sentiment. Now the items that I've used are from the Card Making Magic collection that's available at Craftsdash, and I've used the 5x7 box, the single-sided border, the diamante, and some flowers and some ribbons from the decorative collection. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.